Well, the Vail Symposium is always bringing intriguing intellectual topics into our valley, and this week is no exception. We've got Claire Noble from the Vail Symposium. We've got a really interesting and important guest this week.
Yes, we have the Attorney General for Colorado, Phil Weiser. He's the 39th Attorney General for the state of Colorado. He was elected in 2018 and took office, he was sworn in January. So he's really only been on the job for about 6-7 months now.
Yeah, but already making an impact on Colorado.
Yeah, so he withdrew us from one of our lawsuits against the federal government and joined 8 other lawsuits against the federal government. So that's one of the things I would think as citizens you'd want to know. What is the Attorney General doing? And his philosophy when he was running was that he was a protector for the rights of all Coloradans. And I think he likes to distinguish his win versus his opponent based on the fact that his opponent was really trying to portray themselves as a super attorney general, or a super district attorney rather, more prosecuting crimes, which Phil Weiser didn't see his role as, but more as protecting citizens. And so one of these lawsuits is suing the federal government over funds being used on the wall, on the border wall. Another one is over DACA, the Dreamers. There's a lot of those in the state of Colorado. Mm-hmm. Another one is the Title IX gag rule. So there's a number of lawsuits that, again, whichever side of the political spectrum you're on, I think as a citizen you'd want to know, well, what is my Attorney General doing and why are they doing this? Yeah,
it's great that he's actually making himself open to coming into the public and having a discussion rather than just making decisions and staying in his office, if you will.
I get the sense when I talk to folks on the Front Range that they do want to get out into the state, and I think sometimes scheduling is very difficult. This date actually just sort of came up, and because I tend to schedule 6-9 months out, and this date came up and we asked his office and he said yes, so we were thrilled that he's taking his time to come up here and talk to people and take their questions.
Yeah, well, quite serendipitous then. Yeah. He was free and available to come up
exactly.
Here. Yeah. And when is this event happening?
That's tonight at the Sebastian. Doors open at 5:30. The program starts at 6 and we wrap up at 7:30. And one of the great things about this evening's program is we have Colorado Public Radio afternoon host Joanne Allen coming as the moderator for this program. So if you listen to NPR, you've heard her voice in the afternoon, and you'll get a chance to meet her tonight.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Celebrity coming on. Yeah. So there will be not just an explanation on his end, but also a question and answer session then.
Really kind of 2. There'll be questions coming from Joanne, who's a veteran journalist. She's been with public radio for many, many years. And then at the end, we usually reserve a third of the program for audience questions. So if you have questions for your Attorney General, now's the time to ask them.
Yeah, that's, I feel like, fairly rare to get that kind of an intimate setting with the Attorney General.
Right. I think probably it is. They're very busy. Most elected officials are. And so, yeah, it's a great opportunity. And we still have tickets available. You go to vailsymposium.org to buy those tickets, or you can buy them at the door. And again, that's at the Sebastian in Vail.
All right, excellent. That's great. Yeah, this is going to be a really intriguing one. I know every topic you bring in, it is, but this one hits so much closer to home for our local residents.
And that's why I thought people would be very interested. Yeah. We do a lot of geopolitical stuff where we're looking at the rest of the world. Last week we were looking at Brexit. Mm-hmm. And now we're looking at something that absolutely does impact everybody's everyday life.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Claire. I'm looking forward to hearing how this goes with the Attorney General.
Great talking with you, Eric.
Yeah. All right. And now we're going to take a short break and take a look at the local weather.